What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We uploaded yesterday's video. At the end, I was asking for help on this oil leak, and there was a commenter. I'm gonna go find your name here in a second, but let me briefly show you guys exactly what I think is going on and what some people that commented also think is going on. And it makes complete sense. It makes total sense. I always overlook the little tiny things that once you once you think about it, it's like, okay, how did I miss that? But there's something I missed that's very important. Let me show you guys. Check this out. These holes right here where the Allen heads go bolt on the flange to the oil pan, those go straight into the oil pan. If we take a bolt out, it'll start leaking oil. Those things are not sealed whatsoever. I am betting, and some of you guys are also saying, and like I said, it makes complete sense now, that there's oil coming out of those bolts. So we need to pull those bolts out. I think factory, there's a little washer with rubber on it that seals that hole up. I don't have any of those washers here. I went to Ace Hardware, could not find any. So what we're gonna do is pull those bolts out, throw some RTV on the threads themselves, and we're gonna throw a little sealing, just like a little O-ring on the head of that bolt. And I'll probably change that over to a flanged, like a 6 mil or a 10 mil head flanged bolt instead of the Allen head. So we're gonna do that. First off, we're gonna drain the oil, get the oil filter swapped out, get some fresh oil in this thing. It's been like 50 or 60 miles. So yeah, let's get that thing drained out, get some RTV on those threads, and I'm betting that's gonna take care of most, if not all, of the leak from that return line. The kind feller that commented, his name is Anthony. So Anthony, I appreciate the comment. I always do really appreciate you guys when we're having an issue like this and I can't figure it out because my brain is not working. I appreciate when you guys step in and help out. It's really sick. It's like having a whole ass team of mechanics in the shop. It's kind of cool. Okay guys, fresh oil change. I think I got that flange all situated. So what we did is RTV on the threads, a little seal on the head or the washer of the head, and then on the AN fitting itself. Yesterday we put on that thread sealer or the thread tape. We pulled that off. I'm trying to narrow it down. Obviously the thread tape is kind of like a band-aid, and that I felt like it helped, but I took it off. So let's go ahead, fire this thing up and see if it leaks oil at all. We let it run for a little bit. Now I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit. And if it don't leak, we should be good. I hope. I guess we'll see. I did a few other things on the car. Got the headlights completely mounted up and wired. Everything's good there. Now let's see if we have a leak. As of right now, it's dry. Dry as could be. So I need to go and get this lower cross member back on. Get that little starter plate cover thing back on as well. And then we can go drive the car and make sure it actually doesn't start leaking when we're driving it. That's when it was really leaking. So hopefully we are done with this leak saga. let's see if it's leaking. Hang on 2 seconds.
Okay.
A quick little rub with the hand proved that she was still a little bit wet. I'm about to just pull this whole line off and go to a freaking hydraulic shop and have it pressure tested. I know it's the AN fitting. It has to be. Regardless though, I'm gonna go ahead and install the front bumper, install the side skirts. I wanna give the car a bath, and I wanna start like trying to daily drive it just to get the miles up there, and then we can turn it up. I was doing some like light rippers. You can tell that thing just wants to, she wants to eat. She wants to eat hard. So we gotta get some miles on it. If we could get like 100 miles on it, then I'd be a little bit more comfortable turning it up. A little bit early. Usually I'd do 500. 100's good enough. I feel like every single day we are installing something from JDC. Today we're installing something from JDC. I'm gonna have that bumper on and off a billion times throughout the life of this car. And they have a complete quick release kit. So it's not only the sides like we run on the Evo 10s, but it's also the top part too. So literally 0 bolts holding the bumper on. I feel like working outside today. I'm gonna keep the car outside. It's freaking nice out and it makes me happy. So let's go and get this thing installed. Let me see how it's done and I'll show you guys how to do it. Doing exactly what we did on the Evo 10, get the little buttons or the what would you call it, like a little plunger bolt thing on there, exactly where we want it. Put some red paint on the end of it, install the bumper, and as you can see right there, she leaves a little bit of red paint. Perfect. Side buttons are done. Now let's figure out this front, the top core support section. Never done those before. I'm guessing they are fairly simple. So unless we do some serious modification, I don't know if we can use these because they mount where that top bolt right here on our power brace is at. And as you can see, it's not really fitting. So I'm trying to figure out what we can do. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna work. I'm gonna throw them in storage. One of these days when we're bored and have some free time, I'll sit down and try to figure out how to mod those things out. Mod either the brackets or mod the power brace to get everything to work. It'd be super nice to have them on there. You should figure it out one day. If you guys want either the side kit or that front kit that we were just trying to install, I'll link those down below in the description box with my discount code for 10% off. All right, we got her washed up, nice and pretty, nice and clean. Let's pull her in the shop and see what is going on with that return. I know you guys are sick of it. I'm sick of it too. let's get it fixed. It's a very, very, very small leak. I'm not even going to worry about it until we get some of those proper bolt washers. I ordered some up, whatever. Let's move on with our lives. All right, so I was trying to wrap that top section of the front bumper and it was going decently well, but there's so many tight areas and corners on that section that it's like literally impossible to make perfect. So I attempted to plasti dip that section with some black plasti dip I had laying around, and it was really old, and I'll show you guys how it looked. This is how it turned out. Did not work too well, so I need to get all that off. But I went to the local parts store and picked up a new to me product. It's called Duplicolor Custom Wrap, and this is supposed to be like a gloss black. So this is pretty similar to plasti dip. I'm not the biggest fan of plasti dip, guys, but trying to wrap and get it to look good in all these corners right there, it was not happening. So this is our next best option. This is going to be an official test of the Duplicolor Custom Wrap. Let's get all that stuff off there and test out this new stuff. All right, here's what we figured out. If you use just the black, it looks good, but if you use that clear coat, it makes it look very matte. So I'd recommend not using the clear coat. That's how it looks with the gloss sprayed on it. So I'm gonna go hit it with just the black again, and I'll show you guys how much better it looks. While we're waiting for that bumper to dry, I'm gonna go to the hose store, House of Hose, and just get this turbo drain line remade. It started leaking quite a bit more again. I feel like it needs to be a little bit longer, and I'd prefer this to be a little bit more of a bend. So I think that's a 45. If we could find like a 60-degree angle right there, that'd be ideal. And then just maybe like a ½ inch longer, we should be good. So here's how it turned out. From about 5 feet, it looks okay. And I understand that you won't really see it when the hood is closed, but that's not really the point. It's very, very, very blotchy. 2 out of 10, would not recommend. Overall, looks pretty sick though. That red terminal cover, I also did that black, which looks way better. And that turned out pretty good. It turned out better than the bumper for sure. And I think it looks a lot better. Beautiful. Also, we got that little return line on, not leaking yet, but I'll update you guys on if it starts leaking or not. Hello? Why is there poop on my screen? It's blurry looking. Follow me. I'd like to give you a full, nearly completed tour of Blueberry. Okay? We still have to add the carbon diffuser and the skirts, right? But we could say that for a later date. Here's what we're working with our engine bay. We got some more titanium installed, as you can see right there.
One of my favorite colors, I think.
That blue? We got the inside defenders wrap, so it's not any dark blue anymore. Wow. That's plasti dip, so it looks like complete ass.
That's plasti dip?
Yes, but it'll work for now.
Usually plasti dip is ass.
Yes, I agree. And I kind of want to move this to a nice little can setup right there so we can ditch that hose. Oh yeah.
Shit.
find me a new headlight, please. And that's about it.
Damn, baby. This is like the most beautiful engine I've ever seen.
Would you like to go for a cruise?
Yes.
When?
Right now.
But we can't turn on the AC. There is no AC.
Honey, it's not too bad. It's fine outside.
Oh.
Wow, that's loud.
You like
The
that?
turbo is very loud. It's like squealing.
It's like my 10. Is it louder?
Different noises. It's hard to tell because your 10 has like exhaust and
She's a little more aggressive.
a little bit more built. Do you guys have Lotus?
That's so good. That's so good. Let's just scooch on out here. Sounds like a goddamn airplane.
She definitely needs some like crackles and pops.
Oh yeah. Coming soon, supplied by Chag. Would you like to crawl under and see if it's leaking oil? You think it's good?
I do. I think she's perfect.
Finally, we found this oil freaking drain line off probably 69 times. Get it? Ha ha, it's just a laugh.
Ha 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 ha.
And it's finally not leaking. I think it's because Bobby came here and fixed it. She put her special touch on it.
Yep.
Sick. Well, finally done. We just went and drove the car 30, 40 miles probably, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Significant amount of miles. Did a few little rippers here and there and came back to the shop. We're good to go. Not a freaking leak on the car, I don't think. There may be other small leaks. We'll have to get it on the lift to see. But the main leak is fixed, so we're good. Now we're gonna go drive this thing 100 miles.
Ooh.
80 to 100 miles. We're going way north. I wanna get this freaking break-in done so we can turn her way up. Should be fun. I can't really race, I'm on a base map. Why do you say no race and then try to race? What a dick.
Oh.
Hello. Question. Why do you say no race and then try to race? Is it because you know you can beat me?
I was feeling a little spunky.
I understand.
And I won, by the way.
Well, that's not fair.
Yeah, it is.
It's not fair. I'm on 2 PSIs.
Baby,
Maybe
you
3.
said race, I race.
I didn't say race. I just want a protein bar. Well, my friends, we got the oil leak fixed. We're good there. I think tomorrow we may start turning it up. I'm gonna talk to Chag, but we're at like 150-ish maybe miles, maybe more. And I would usually go to like 500, but 500 miles is too many. I don't like to go that far. So we'll be all right. I hope. Famous last words. I am kind of worried about the 6-speed tranny. I don't know if it's going to hold very much power, which is really sad because I love how the 6-speed feels, but I just know they don't hold that much power. So I guess we'll see. If it goes out, we'll have to do a 5-speed swap. If it holds, and I'll be excited. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hello, Coda. Hello, son.
Coda hasn't been on your channel forever.
I know. What's up, dude? Would you like to say hello? Peace out. I'll see you guys tomorrow.